arts thing. So we couldn't be more happy than to be here. Some of you may have heard me say this before. I'm going to steal a quote that I heard an ambassador give once that sort of sums it up. This woman said that the two most important days of your life are the day you're born and the day you understand why. And this theater has helped me understand why.
And it's here to stay. And I hope you all will take in all the things that we put our blood, sweat, and tears day after day, night after night. I hope you all will take it in when you walk through these doors and understand that we built this theater for the future, that we want this to remain for the next 100 years. We thank all of you in the community. We felt your will throughout all of these years that we were working on this project. We felt your will of wanting to have this theater come back. The mayor, we want to thank the mayor, Mayor Gray. We want to thank the council, Councilmember Graham, Councilmember Barry, all the city council. I'd like to thank all the banks that helped us to get here. I'd like to thank one of our major donors, Mr. Reginald Van Lee, that you just heard from. I'd like to thank all the community committee for getting behind this and helping us to make this day what it is. Back in 1910, African Americans said that we couldn't go to other people's theaters in this city. It was during segregation, and so they said that we're gonna build our own theater for our own people. What you see today is the 1910 facade. They took great pride in making certain that this theater was one of the best, if not the best, theater in D.C. when it was built. I hope that everyone in the community will take pride when they look at this facade and knowing what was put into this building. They built this building like a rock. Let me tell you, when we went to build an actual basement in the Howard Theater, we were really concerned that the walls and the structure might fall. But this thing was built to last forever. Okay? I want everyone here in the community to take pride every time they step through the doors, and they take pride to this T Street. This T Street has a lot of history. The Department of Transportation and the DC government has done a great job in making certain that we have a brand new streetscape. If you notice, we have a beautiful streetscape. And I ask everyone in the community to take pride in T Street today, because there's a new day for T Street. That day is today. I ask that if you see a piece of trash on T Street, that you pick it up, that you put it in the trash can. You take pride in what people in 1910 took pride in back then. Thank you so much. The Susan family.
I got a 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
The Susan family.
He will replace these like others. So if you're interested in that, let us know.
Okay, Brenda.
While we are on tour, the band will start.
The Susan family.
Exec committee and the
difficult accomplishment, to say the least, to be able to do this, because there's been so much talk about restoring the Howard, and now it's finally happening. So how does it feel today?
It feels fabulous. It feels fabulous when you have so many headwinds that make it difficult to do something monumental like this. If it was easy, anybody would do it. But the community deserved it. They wanted it. they wouldn't get off of that mission, and so we had to deliver for them.
Just a year ago I was here, and you can't imagine what it looks like, what it looked like a year ago compared to what it looks like now with the lighting and so on. It almost looks like a nightclub in a sense.
Yes, we wanted that intimate feel. We wanted to be able to have that feeling of intimacy that this organization really captured how it was all about from 1910.
Yep.
We wanted to preserve that and just modernize that whole feeling.
Now, a lot of what is known as the historic part of the Howard can't really be seen because of the materials that are here now. But there's a lot of historic the masonry, the original masonry is still here?
The original masonry, the original foundation, the front facade was brought back to its original specifications. So we kept a lot of the original structure. And this is the reason why it is the size that it is, because we had to maintain its current size as well in order for us to maintain that historical significance.
Indeed. So most people would not have the idea in looking at this, there was so much involved in restoring this, starting from the ground up.
Yes, this was the most complex real estate structure I've ever seen. It had, in order to do this, you needed the mayor, all of the mayor's office, all of the financial institutions, U.S. Bank and Eagle Bank, doing some very incredible and intricate financial maneuverings in order to help us raise that $29 million in order to make this thing happen.
Indeed.
If we were building this stick built, just from the ground up, without the historical significance, we could have done this for a third of the amount of money it took. But the historical significance was worth it to spend 3 times as much to invest in the legacy and the future of this community.
Well, hopefully people realize that when they come through here, that a lot of what is here is pre-existing.
You know, we hope so too. What we want when people walk through is to bring back all those great memories when they were growing up and all the times they cut school to come by and go to the concert and all of those great artists that they saw. We want to bring all of that back and then add to it what's happening today and what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, I'm sure you're going to get quite a few people coming through here for the next couple of months. People from out of the state are going to be coming here because of the publicity this is going to attract.
Well, the Howard Theater is a worldwide phenomenon because the music affected the entire world and its culture. So thank you so much.
It's important for people to know what it took in order to get to this point, not only in terms of the financing, but the construction and all the deliberations and the collaboration that it took to get to this point.
This was years and years of work. Way before our current group was only formed a few years ago in order to do this. There were many groups that tried to do it, and so that's why some people felt it couldn't be done or it wouldn't be done. But the community, for years, for decades, willed this to happen. So we had to follow suit.